Now, this is another example of integration by algebraic substitution, another technique where, because the given is a radical expression and this is not integrable directly because there is an excess x here, then as for the integration, we can use the algebraic substitution wherein we can replace the radical expression here by any variable. So we have it here, if we will let y as equal to the radical form x plus 4, therefore, we can replace this radical form. But then again, we have to replace also the variable x here and derivative of x with respect to y. So in order to do that, from the given replacement here, setting the y equal to square root of x plus 4, we can find the value of x here by removing first the radical symbol. And in order to remove the radical symbol, all we have to do is just square both sides. Then it becomes y squared equal to x plus 4. Then you can solve for the x now. Transpose the 4, it becomes negative. Then the value of x here is y squared minus 4. And then we have to replace the derivative of x also. Then we have to look for the derivative of x here. And this is equal to, by power derivative, we have 2y dy. And then the next step is we have to substitute these values to the given integral, where the square root of x plus 4 is equal to y, and then the value of x here is y squared minus 4, and then the derivative of x is 2y dy. Then simplifying, we have to multiply the y by y, and that will be y squared. And then for the numerical value of 2, we can express as coefficient of the integral. So then we have 2 times the integral of y squared dy over y squared minus 4. And then, by checking this is not yet integrable directly because we don't have a pattern for this kind of integral. But then again, we can simplify the function by just simply dividing the given function. We can divide this because the order of the numerator is the same as the order of the denominator. So, in order to simplify, we can use the long division method. So we can have that y squared divided by y squared minus 4. And then for the division of polynomial to polynomial, we have to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor in order to obtain the first term of the quotient. So this is just simply y squared divided by y squared, and that will be 1. And then the next step is we have to multiply the quotient derived by each term of the divisor. So this is 1 times y squared, that will be y squared. 1 times negative 4, and that will be negative 4. And then the next step is we have to subtract. And then in subtraction, we have to change the signs of the subtrahend. So y squared here as a subtrahend becomes negative, and negative 4 becomes positive. Then we have to add. Then y squared minus y squared, that will be 0, and then the negative 4 becomes positive 4. And then the next step is, supposedly we have to divide again, but we cannot divide this anymore because the given is now a real value. Then this is already the remainder of the quotient. So this is just simply 1 plus 4 as a remainder divided by the divisor, which is y squared minus 4. Then this function is now simplified as 1 plus 4 over y squared minus 4. Therefore, we can now evaluate the integral of 1 plus 4 over y squared minus 4 dy. So this is simply dy, and then plus 4 integral of dy over y squared minus 4. So for the dy, obviously the integral is y. And then for the dy over y squared minus 4, this is actually an integral leading to inverse hyperbolic cotangent, wherein there is a square minus square. So we can consider that the y squared here will be u squared, and the 4 here is the a squared. So if u squared is y squared, then we can say that u is y. Then we can find the derivative of u as dy. Similarly, if a squared is 4, then a is 2. And then as I mentioned, This integral dy over y squared minus 4 is actually leading to inverse hyperbolic cotangent of u, wherein if you have an integral of du over u squared minus a squared, this is actually negative 1 over a, inverse hyperbolic cotangent of u over a plus c. So then, for the integral of dy over y squared minus 4 can now be have as 4 times negative 1 over 2 as 1 over a, inverse hyperbolic cotangent of u, which is y over a plus c. Then since the given is not y but instead an x, and then we have that variable y is actually the given square root of x plus 4. So all we have to do is just replace again the y by the given that y is equal to square root of x plus 4. So this is square root of x plus 4 minus 2 hyperbolic cotangent kasi 4 times negative 1 half, so this is 2, and then hyperbolic cotangent of y square root of x plus 4 over 2 plus c. And this is now the integral of square root of x plus 4 over x dx, which is equal to square root of x plus 4 minus 2 hyperbolic cotangent of square root of x plus 4 over 2 plus